I don't have financial support. 90-day fiancé Mary DeNuccio diagnosed with colon cancer, husband starts fundraiser. 90-day fiancé. The Other Way star Mary DeNuccio of Season 5 is seeking financial help for the treatment of her colon cancer. The diagnosis was confirmed by the Philippines native on Instagram on Saturday, February 17. Mary shared a fundraiser on her Instagram stories, asking online users to help with her medical illness. Mary rose to fame for marrying Brandon DeNuccio on 90-Day Fiancé. The Other Way Season 5, where the couple was seen maneuvering through familial restrictions to give their love a chance. In her online post, Mary revealed doctors have suggested she undergo surgery before it's too late. While sharing her ordeal, the reality star noted, "I don't have financial support. I'm the only one working in the family and supporting my family. I hope you will help me. Any amount will help me a lot. Please don't judge me, I don't want to die. I want to spend my whole life with my daughter." A similar post was shared on Brandon's Instagram story, where he highlighted that any amount can help save Mary's life. 90-Day Fiancé. The Other Way star Mary has been admitted to the hospital. When Brandon moved to the Philippines to start a family with Mary on 90-Day Fiancé, he was provided strict guidelines to follow by the latter's family on how to navigate the relationship during his stay. One of the important rules was the prohibition of developing physical intimacy, but the couple failed to abide by it. It was announced in one of the episodes that they were expecting a child together. The duo welcomed their daughter, Midnight, in August 2023 and expressed they're extremely happy to grow their family. Almost half a year later, after giving birth to Midnight, Mary publicly spoke about her cancer diagnosis. In a subsequent Instagram story posted on Sunday, February 18, Brandon shared that Mary had already been admitted to a medical facility. While doing so, he thanked his followers for extending support to the couple amid the crisis. The 90-Day Fiancé star wrote, "Hello everyone, thank you for all your support. Mary's already admitted at the hospital. She's very strong and happy seeing all your sweet messages to her. As you can see, she lost her weight. But she's strong. Her smile makes me not worry too much with her surgery." On the Setup fundraising page, it is claimed Mary has been experiencing problems with her colon since high school, but the condition has turned worse recently. While online users are sending strength to the family to cope with the tough situation, there's a section of people who have expressed confusion regarding the sudden diagnosis. In the comment section of her Valentine's Day post, where Mary is enjoying a meal at a restaurant, many have voiced their skepticism. A user highlighted that Mary in the photo doesn't look like she has a serious illness. "Don't be messing around with this if this is not the real story," the user wrote. In addition to this, several have asked the couple to share pathology reports to solidify their claims. Addressing the online uproar, Brandon, in another Instagram story, condemned the naysayers, explaining how Mary had been acting strong in front of her online followers to raise money for treatment and look after her family. The 90-Day Fiancé star explained, "Mary's been dealing with abdominal pain, vomiting, and always having fever since before. You can't just notice it because she's always happy and energetic in the videos. She's doing a lot of work in the videos to make sure she can make enough money for Midnight and her family." According to Brandon, Mary refused to go for checkups before, fearing to know what was wrong with her stomach and health. 90-Day Fiancé added, "She's scared of blood and surgeries. So to those people who bash us, just continue being like that and God will handle you. God bless." Are John and Meghan from 90-Day Fiancé still together? TLC's 90-Day. The Single Life is a well-known spin-off of the original 90-Day Fiancé franchise that primarily focuses on the lives of some of its biggest stars who are now single and hoping to find love once more. Each cast member of the show goes on their own unique journey, which has allowed the public to discover various new love stories. Consider the dynamic duo of John McManus and Meghan, whom the viewers were introduced to in Season 4 of the show. The couple's dynamic journey easily captivated the world, making many people wonder if their relationship was still going strong. John and Meghan struggled over their living situation. In Season 4 of 90-Day, The Single Life, John McManus happily revealed that he was no longer a single man. He disclosed how he met Meghan through the wonders of the internet. Meghan had apparently messaged him first, sliding into his DMs easily. For John, Meghan's sense of humor was certainly a selling point, given how similar it was to his own. For the next few months, the two talked over the internet, with John falling harder and faster for his new partner. About 4 months into the start of their chatting phase, John decided to travel to San Antonio, Texas, in order to meet Meghan, who lived there. The journey itself was one that he was looking forward, and the couple soon realized that apart from their banter, they were also compatible when it came to the physical part of their relationship. For John, things could not have been going better, but soon Meghan revealed that she wanted John to meet her daughter, the 4-year-old River. This particular wish made John nervous as he was unsure about taking up a parental role. The discussion of him possibly moving to San Antonio was also a big one, though it seemed like John was ready to take the step in order to be closer to Meghan, whom he had come to care for very much. Additionally, he also seemed to be becoming more receptive to the idea of becoming a part of River's life, but still wasn't sure whether he himself was ready for such a responsibility. Eventually, he did meet with River and was certainly coming around to the idea of changing cities. Soon enough, Meghan traveled to Las Vegas, Nevada, in order to see how John lived and meet with his friends and family. Unfortunately, she did not find herself being much impressed with what she saw. Unhappy about how John was living with his younger brother, Matthew, Meghan grew more concerned when, while conversing with Patrick Mendez and Thaís Ramón, she came to know that John had claimed that he never wanted to be a father. When Meghan stated that she had always wanted a boy and a girl, Patrick emphasized that John, definitely, didn't want that. This left her wondering just what their future would look like as she traveled back to San Antonio. John and Meghan have yet to share an update following her trip to Las Vegas. Meghan grew concerned about just how dedicated John McManus was toward their relationship. Was he ready to be a parent and move to San Antonio? These were some of the major concerns that continued to plague her mind. John himself did not seem completely sure about what he wanted to do next, especially given the huge change of lifestyle such a decision entailed. As of writing, neither John nor Meghan have shared any news regarding the current status of their relationship. Given the complicated nature of their issues, it is possible that the two might still be figuring things out. John did post a picture with Meghan quite recently, which might be a good indication of the continuation of their relationship. Nevertheless, it is evident that if the two did decide to stay together, the world would be introduced to a whole new side of John. Has Gino and Jasmine from a previous 90-day marriage become a married couple? TLC's 90 Day Fiancé series has endeared a strong fan following in the wider world, as the show's 10th season filled viewers with intriguing characters. The show's shaky love story with Gino and Jasmine is a must-read.
The world premiere of 90 Day Fiancé took place in Season 5, which featured Gino Palazzolo and Jasmine Pineda. Gino, who is from Michigan and has been dating Jasmine for 6 years, initially met her online in the same year and traveled to Panama before visiting in December 2020. To celebrate Christmas, Gino took Jasmine to San Jose in Panama, which the latter enjoyed immensely.
The journey was interrupted when an ex-partner of Gino notified Jasmine that he had been chatting with her. Jasmine then brought up the allegations of Gino sending nude pictures of Jasmine, which Gino later denied but later argued was a deliberate attempt to show his ex-partner's true self. Moreover, there were pictures of Gino telling his ex that mentioning other women, particularly his exes, was unwelcome in a public sphere. Another argument occurred between Gino and Jasmine when Jasmine expressed dissatisfaction with Gino's previous relationship with sugarcaking. Although Jasmine did not completely dislike Gino's ex-wife's decision to keep his surname, she returned to the U.S. Holmes had previously criticized her for changing his name. This transpired in 90 Day Fiancé, before the 90 Days Season 6, which explored Gino's time in Europe. On his second visit to Panama, Gino came up against Jasmine about their future plans, ranging from having a future child to being responsible for paying her rent until her K-1 visa was approved and she moved to the U.S. However, the pair got into another argument when Jasmine claimed that Gino was never on board to fulfill her need to be a partner. She said that she wanted him to ease the financial pressures of having a baby. The dispute that ensued was triggered by Jasmine's accusation of cheating on Gino with her ex-boyfriend just a month ago, which upset Gino. The pair ended their relationship shortly after, and Jasmine disclosed that she had not actually been intimate with Dane. Nevertheless, she believed that Gino might end up taking her place with his family, and thus, they should call it quits. However, as Season 10 of 90 Day Fiancé began, Gino and Jasmine returned to the pair of the two, and the latter pre-planning a romantic.
It's hardly the final straw, but the fight was over. Moments later, freaky, Gino and Jasmine had a mini battle over the fact Gino had been to a secret bachelor party, and we both thought it was because we were going to be in a bubblegum laboratory. Last week, Jasmine admitted she was worried about what she would become if she had another neurodivergent child.
Gino and Jasmine have a thinly veiled romance. Despite a turbulent relationship, Gino Palazzolo and Jasmine Pine another have got married in a beautiful end of the tunnel. Despite rumors of infidelity, Jasmine seemed happy to be getting married and said that she couldn't be too embarrassed when the wedding ceremony was held, as many family members and friends turned out to be around her. Despite no updates from Gino and Jasmine, many have expressed concerns that they may never be married again. Jasmine's Instagram story on Valentine's Day 2024, which featured photos of flowers alongside Miley Cyrus' Flowers song, provoked rumors that she was unattached despite the song's literal reference to her being single. In spite of this, it is worth mentioning that Gino and Jasmine still follow each other on Instagram and share regular pictures of themselves, indicating a close relationship. Although Gino is not actively appearing on Jamzine's feed, the latter remains a significant part of Gino's social media presence. As a result, it is uncertain what their future may entail. Does the relationship between John and Meghan, who were engaged in the previous 90 days, still exist? TLC's 90 Day. The Single Life is a popular spin-off of the 90 Day Fiancé franchise that examines the lives of famous performers who are currently single and seeking a second chance at love. The show takes viewers on distinct journeys, introducing exciting new love storylines. Spotlight. John and Meghan found it hard to control what they found themselves with. The topic of conversation in Season 4 of 90 Day, The Single Life, was the realization that John McManus had re-existed with his partner. He explained how he met Meghan on the internet, who made his day and his humor resembling his own. The two talked for several months, with John falling deeper and faster for his new partner. Despite being chatting for about 4 months, John eventually made the decision to fly to San Antonio, Texas, to meet up with Meghan. The couple became quite friendly, but later Meghan told John that she wanted to bring her daughter to see. John felt apprehensive about taking on the role of parent, and the prospect of moving to San Antonio for his relationship with Meghan was a particularly intriguing topic. He also explored the idea of integrating into River's life, but ultimately decided to meet with River and change cities, which seemed like a perfect solution to his concerns. After arriving in Las Vegas, Nevada, to meet John's friends and family, Meghan was left feeling unimpressed by the fact that John had been living with his younger brother, Matthew. She grew worried during her discussion with Patrick Mendez and Thaís Ramón that John had never wanted to be a father. Meghan questioned whether John wanted a baby or a sibling, which left her feeling dissatisfied. John and Meghan have not provided any information at this time. Meghan and John McManus were deeply worried about each other, especially after meeting in Las Vegas 3 months prior. Did he have a strong interest in starting a family and relocating to San Antonio? Those questions left Meghan scratching her head. No update on John's relationship or Meghan's, let alone their relationship at this point. It is conceivable that they are just sort of trying things out together. It could be worth noting John's recent post about taking a photo with Meghan, which suggested it may be ongoing. However, only a new John would emerge in the face of the world.